But LSAT schedules, like I said, 3 to 6 months, doing not necessarily every single LSAT ever released, but maybe the most recent couple dozen, maybe 20 to 30 exams overall. That's a lot, but think back to when you took the Regents exams. The Regents exams, all the previous ones are online as PDFs, right? You could do the old ones, and you know exactly what you're going to see on test day. It's the same thing with the LSAT. You have all those old released exams. They release 3 a year. There's 86 numbered ones. You do a handful of those, and you'll have a much better understanding of what your test is going to be like. It changes very little from year to year and from test administration to test administration. So you want to do a bunch of the old ones, but not timing yourself at first, because the LSAT is strictly timed, and the timing is a whole separate matter aside from the content. So you want to focus on accuracy first, building your foundation in the test content alone. The logic games, meaning the puzzles. Then you have the logical reasoning, the short arguments. Then you have the reading comprehension, which are the passages. You focus on each of those, just building your foundation, accuracy, untimed. Once you've done that, then you move on to timing with individual timed 35-minute sections. Then finally, once you've got that down, you move on to endurance, because you've got 5 sections with only a 10 to 15 minute break in the middle. So that's like over 3 hours you're sitting there doing this. It's a lot. It's exhausting. Your brain's going to be fried by the end. Mine still is when I do this now. So you've got 5 sections, like I said, but there's actually only 3 different kinds of questions: games, reasoning, reading comp. You have 1 section of the games, 2 sections of logical reasoning, 1 section of reading comp, and then 1 experimental section that could be any of those previous 3 I mentioned. So that's 5 altogether. They give you 3 of them back to back, no break. That's an hour and 45 minutes. Then you get a short break of 10 to 15 minutes. Then you have 2 more sections back to back. So it's pretty brutal, and that's why I'm saying you want to do a lot of those for practice before you do the real thing on test day. Otherwise, you take it on test day, you bomb it because you're not used to the timing or the endurance, then you're retaking and paying another $180 or whatever it is. Now, that's not the end of the world, but it delays your applications. It means you're studying for another month or 2, so you want to avoid that if you can. If not, of course, not the end of the world. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them, and feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.